You know what you need, but the action slips away. The clock keeps ticking, but you stall and delay. What's the cost of knowing but doing nothing at all? It's the price of dreams lost, the silence of your call. You know what you want, but the hardest part is not the knowledge, it's the action. Every day, you wake up with a plan in your head, but something holds you back. Fear, comfort, procrastination. Knowing without doing is like dreaming without waking. It's time to face reality. Think of all the times you've said, "Tomorrow, I'll start," but tomorrow never comes. How many opportunities have slipped by? How many days have you wasted waiting for the perfect moment that never arrives? The journey doesn't begin with one giant leap. It starts with a step, a promise you keep. In the quiet mornings, in the stillness of night, discipline grows stronger when you decide to fight. The first step is always the hardest, but it's also the most crucial. Why do we hesitate to take it? It's easy to wait for inspiration to hit, but the real work happens in the daily grind. Action doesn't come from motivation, it comes from discipline. Small steps add up over time. The smallest actions, repeated daily, are the foundation of everything you want. Every day you delay, you're delaying your own success. But every day you commit, you're building a future that's yours to create. Start small. If it's getting up earlier to work, start with 10 minutes. If it's hitting the gym, begin with a simple routine. The key is to begin. Robert Collier once said, "Success is the sum of small efforts, repeated day in and day out." Fear is the shadow that haunts the light. It tells you to stop. It tells you to fight. But the truth is simple. The choice is yours. Will you walk in fear, or will you open the doors? Every time you think about taking action, fear is there to stop you. But what if you saw fear as a sign to move forward instead? Fear is not the enemy, it's the fuel. Fear speaks the loudest just before the breakthrough. It tries to keep you in your comfort zone, but the truth is, you'll never grow there. The longer you avoid facing what scares you, the more it controls you. It's not enough to know what to do. You must take action despite the fear. Identify your biggest fear about the task at hand. Now, take a small action that moves you past it. That's where growth happens. Jack Canfield once said, "Everything you want is on the other side of fear." The world is loud, pulling you in every way, but the price of success is focus every single day. If you don't make time for what matters the most, you'll wake up one day and you'll be a ghost. The world will always demand your attention. It's easy to get distracted by what seems urgent but isn't important. So, how do you stay focused? Success requires your full attention. If you let distractions take over, your time is stolen. Distraction steals today. Discipline builds tomorrow. Think about the things that matter. Your health, your passion, your dreams. You can't afford to let them slip away. Focus is the bridge between knowing what to do and actually doing it. Eliminate one distraction today. Turn off your phone for 30 minutes, close unnecessary tabs, and focus on your goal for just one block of time. Start there. Winston Churchill once said, "You will never reach your destination if you stop and throw stones at every dog that barks." Strength doesn't come from the weight you lift. It comes from the courage to never drift. Push past the limits you set in your mind. That's when the power, the real strength you'll find. Physical strength isn't just about lifting weights, it's about mental fortitude. So, why do we hesitate to push ourselves? Going to the gym is a metaphor for life. It's not about doing the hardest thing all at once. It's about doing what's hard consistently. The gym isn't where you get strong. It's where you learn to push your limits. Every set, every rep, every minute you push yourself is a victory. The real transformation isn't in your body, it's in your mind. Make a commitment to show up, even when you don't feel like it. Start small, but make it non-negotiable. Zig Ziglar once said, "You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great." Today is the day that all you've learned can be done. The path is yours. The race has begun. Will you stay where you are or rise to the call? The future is built from the courage to fall. It's not enough to know what to do. The most successful people don't wait for the perfect time. They create the perfect time. It's not the big leaps that change your life. It's the small, consistent actions that build momentum. Action is the seed from which success grows. Your daily actions, no matter how small, shape your destiny. Stop waiting for the right moment. That moment is now. Do something today that will take